Supporting Mom, and today it is snack day. So I was browsing online and I seen an amazing snack to make, and I want to try it for myself. Okay, so today you are going to be with me as I try this snack for myself, and this snack is called potato chips stuffed onion rings. That sounds delicious. I hope it sounds delicious to you guys because it sounds amazing to me, okay? So I'm prepping right now, and then we'll get to it because I want to be able to show you guys how to make it. And if you guys want to try it yourself, it's very simple. All you need is potato chips, eggs, flour, salt and pepper, onions, and potato chips. And then mozzarella cheese if you want to stuff it. Now you don't have to stuff it, but I'm just gonna try it because I want to stuff it. I want to be able to pull it apart and the cheese, you know, pull apart with me. So stay tuned and we'll be back. Okay, so I am back, guys, and I want to, I missed a couple of ingredients, so I'm going to be going over them as we go through this. But the first thing first, you do want to have a big Ziploc bag because you want to take, you can take your potato chips, okay, and you're going to pour it inside the bag, or you can take your hands and put it in there, whichever works for you. Let me try pouring it. It'll make it a lot easier. Put it over the bag like this. Okay, just like that. You can use the whole entire bag depending on how many you're going to be using. And you don't want to zip it and make sure there's no air, but you're going to take your hand and you're just going to smush it. And then we just take smush it up. Smush it up just like that. Okay. I will make sure that I put all the ingredients and supplies you will need in the description below. So you will have a list of what you need, and then you can just go to the store, get it yourself, and make it yourself. Okay. So once you have smushed this up, as small as you can, let's massage it. How crazy. I'm gonna zip it up now so I can really smush it the way I want it to smush it. You want it real small and fine, like you can't even tell it's potato chips. It look more like breadcrumbs. You know how you buy breadcrumbs? It should look like that, okay? So, okay, I guess that'll work. Once you do that, you're just gonna put it in a small bowl because that's how you're going to, that is your batter. And all this is potato chips. Okay, so I'm gonna pour it in here. Just like that. Uh-oh. Little mess. Okay, and now I don't need the Ziploc bag anymore. I'm gonna put it to the side. So it should look like this. Anything that falls on the counter, just put it in your hand and throw it away. But it's just me. I'm always making mess. Okay, so the next thing you're going to do, you have your eggs. Now with the eggs, what I forgot to tell you guys is that you need a little milk in there, an egg, a little bit of salt, and a little bit of pepper. You can use any type of salt you want, you know, any type of pepper, but I usually use like the per ground pepper because it'll make it easy. Oh my god, pepper make me sneeze. Pepper makes me sneeze. Hold my sneeze. Okay, so once you mix that up, your batter should look, well, your yolk should look like this. Okay, once you're done with that, you can put that to the side. Next, you're taking your flour I put flour. I put a little baking soda in here. And I'm gonna stir it up just like that. Same thing, you're gonna add some salt. And you're going to add some pepper. And then you're going to stir it. Okay? You need this to help. Oh, flour. Hold my sneeze. Okay, so so as you can see, just like that, and then you'll put that to the side. Okay, so next you're gonna take your mozzarella cheese, okay, and I got it like in a little package like that. And what I start doing, I start cutting it long ways, because I probably have to cut it in half. Or if you want to do it this way and stuff it in, it's however you want to do it. I'm gonna do two this way too, so we can see which one works better. Okay. So once you have cut these up, we're gonna try it. Then you can move that to the side. Now the main thing you have to do is cut your onions. Now I use white onions for this, but if you are a big fan of yellow or purple onions, then hey, go ahead and use those. But for me, I have to have white onions, especially for onion rings. It just tastes better. But the only thing I hate about it is cutting it. Okay, and because it was so hard for me, I already had cut up some and I had to cover it because the smell had my eyes burning. So I already cut up the onion rings. Okay, so that's what we're gonna get. So we have onion rings, we have our yolk, our potato chips, and our flour. Okay, so the next thing you will have to do, you will have to get some oil on the stove and make sure that it's hot enough so your batter or anything won't peel away from the onion ring, okay? And I'm going to show you exactly. I'm going to go ahead and get that going, and then we're going to go ahead and start dipping our eggs and stuff, dipping our onion rings in our eggs and start putting it together so we can throw it in the oil. So I'll be right back. Okay, so while we're waiting on that, before you actually do that, we're gonna go ahead and prep it, and then we're going to place it, let it freeze for about 30 minutes. You always want to find what I've seen, 2 onions that are one smaller than the other. And what you're gonna do, once you cut your cheese, you're just gonna take the cheese and you're going to stick it in between the 2 onions, okay? Hold on, there we go. And then you want to do this one too. You want to make sure that it is all the way in. Just like that. You see the cheese? Okay. Once you do that, you want to put it on the pan so it can sit in the freezer for a little bit. Now I'm going to do some without it. I want to make sure that it's small enough that my cheese don't have no problem going in. So I'm going to cut cheese again. Like I said, I'm going to cut these in half. So the long ones seem to be working better for me. So with the long ones, I'm just going to take it and start it here. I probably do a smaller one than that one. Let me see. Does that work better? Oh, yeah, it do. And then I'm going to cut a little piece off of there just so I can fill it in. There it go. This one's too long. Let's cut that off though. And then make sure that this sticks. Okay, there it go. We're gonna lift it up. So it should look just like that in between the onion ring, okay? And then you just place it on there. Now with these, you're going to have to let it freeze like this, so it can be stuck together, because then you will have a mess. So I'm doing some more. Okay, so now the rest of the onions that we do have left, we are going to make it regular without the cheese in the middle, okay? Just so we can have 2 and 2. So this is what we have. You have your onion, your yolk, your potato chips, and your flour. So what you're going to do, you're going to take the yolk and just dip it inside the flour. Just like that. Okay? Then you're gonna dip it inside the yolk batter. Okay. Then you're gonna take it again, dip it inside the flour. Now I put the other ones in the freezer, so they're freezing. But we'll see how that one turned out too. And then once you do that, you dip it in the yolk one more time. Okay. Then once you dip it in the yolk, you dip it in the potato chips. Okay. I usually just kind of put some chips about it, because sometimes it can be too sticky. Okay. And if you wanted to cover it, you can push it down in there and then kind of like cover it so it can stick in all the parts. So when it's done, when you actually have done it, it'll look like this, okay? So that's one. Okay. Then you just continue to do the other ones the same way. You'll dip it inside the yolk. Well, you'll dip inside the flour first. Sorry, guys. Dip it inside the flour. I'm just gonna shake it up. Grab it up out that flour, dip it inside the yolk, okay? Dip it back inside the flour, okay? Dip it inside the yolk one more time, and then dip it in the chips. Okay. So let's check and see. See, that's how it actually be. Just be dipped in the chips. So let's see if the oil is ready, and then we're gonna fry. So now our grease is nice and hot, and I usually just test it with a little bit of water. Nice and hot. Don't do this, kids, at home, okay? Because it can be too much. Okay, so what I'm doing, I have some that's already done. After I dip it in the batter, all I'm gonna do is put it in the grease. And you're gonna let it fry, okay? Okay. And you can prep more while you're waiting for those. I am going to prep this right here. Let it shake it up in there. That'll try it out. Put it in the chip and shake the chip. But it's a little more. Okay. Do it on this side. So once it gets brown, you can flip it. Okay. So I'm gonna show y'all how to do that. Okay. It don't take long before it get brown. Then now you can just flip it. See? Flip it when it turns brown. Just like that. Then you let the other side cook. And do the same thing. I only have one more left, so let me go ahead and do this one. Dip it in the yolk. Put it back in the flour. Okay. Put it back in the yolk one more time. And then dip it in the chips. Once you're done, you do want the grease to drain out of it. So I'm going to use my strainer. I'm going to use the one that's supposed to go under it. I'm going to place it right here. And all I'm going to do is take, once it's done, then we can just place it in here. Okay, so I'm taking the first one, placing it in here. Just take them and move them over. Take them, move it over. Take it, move it over. And then you just add your last two. And let that do the same thing. Okay? And then you let that cook until it's done. Now I'm gonna go ahead and get our stuffed one, the stuffed onion ring, so we can place it in here as well. And y'all can see exactly how it works. Back, guys, and so now we have the stuffed onions. Okay, so we're gonna make the stuffed onion potato chips. Okay, same thing, and it's frozen. See, I waited like 30 minutes and it froze. So what we're gonna do first with this, we're going to, like I said, we're gonna put it back in the flour. Same thing. Okay, once you put it in the flour, you're going to take it and you're going to put it in the yolk. And then you're going to flip it just like that. And then you're going to put it back in the flour. Okay. Now this one you want to be a little more gentle with, because you want to make sure you want to keep it all together. Okay. Okay. So once you do that, you're going to put it back in the yolk one more time. And you're going to flip it. Okay. And then once you do that, you're going to take it and put it in the potato chips. And then you can kind of just shake. Shake, shake, shake. And then you can do this side the same way. Now you can just take like some chips and put it on there just like that on both sides. And this one will be a little bit more stuffed, so it's gonna take a little bit more chips. Okay. Once you're done, that looks just like that. Okay. You're gonna continue to keep doing that until all your stuffed onions are complete, and then we're going to put it in the fryer. Okay, so now since I have battered the stuffed onion rings, you're just going to take it now, and you're just going to place it in the grease. I'm going to do 3. They're bigger than the other one. And then you're going to let that cook, and then once it's brown, then all you have to do is turn it over. Let me watch this. Remember, make sure that the grease is hot so nothing won't separate. Okay? And then once this is brown, you're going to flip it. In the meantime, our other ones are already done. Our next step after this is done is to taste it. And it usually don't take long. I would say it would take about maybe 2 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes on each side, because the chip is already, you know, potato chips. So you just want the potato chip just to get brown, okay? And once it's brown, then you'll be able to flip it. So let me grab something else. And then I'm gonna do 2. Well, I do have cheese. Remember that cheese is melting, that mozzarella cheese, and then you're just gonna flip it, okay? You can use a spatula, whichever works best for you, but I'm just gonna do it just like this. And then I'm gonna let the other side cook and do just the same thing. Like I said before, this can be like a late night snack, something you can cook up for your kids, and everything that we do is supporting mom. It's things that you can cook for your kids. Now, a lot of kids say, hey, they don't like onions. Well, you can also do other things, and that's why if you go to our page, you will actually see different videos, different treats, different snacks, different dishes that you can make for your family, your kids, for like snacks and things like that. I'm also going to be doing another video this evening, but the video I'm going to be doing is called the Baked Cheez-It Chicken. Okay, I seen the recipe and I want to give it a try, and I'm going to be making that with either corn and macaroni and cheese, or corn and green beans, whichever one I decide at that time. But that's what our video is for, is to help moms to be able to come up with ideals, reasonable, affordable ideals, whether it's treats, snacks, meals, saving, and also games and activities you can do with your kids. This is what our channel is based on. So once this is done, I want to make sure that it is brown. I want it all the way brown. Let me see, I'll probably flip it over. Yep, that's the brown I like. This one already brown. Yeah. You can see the cheese like melting through it. It's gonna be good. Once you do that, you can just take it, like I said, put it over, let the grease drain. So I'm gonna put my last one in, and we're just gonna let that cook until it's done, and then we'll be ready. Hello everybody, okay, I'm back, guys, and I want to show you guys the finished product. Don't that look good? So on this side we have the regular potato chip onion rings, and then on this one we have the stuffed potato onion ring, okay, potato chip onion ring. So as you can see, it's a little bit more thicker. Now you can make thinner slices of onions to make it more thinner if you want to, or you can do it thick, eat a couple, but we're about to taste it. Like I told you guys, my first time making this, so hopefully it turned out great. So it looks like this. It's very crispy. I'm gonna dip it in some ketchup, and I'm gonna take a big bite. That's good. You can taste the potato chips. It makes it better than using flour, because some people use like breadcrumbs and some people use just flour. But with the potato chip, I give it a thumbs up. Now, let's try the stuffed one, okay? I can just see that cheese dipping out of there. I like it. See the cheese going out of it. Oh, the cheese. I like the regular one, but you know I like cheese, so the stuffed one, oh my god, I'll be making more of that for the family. Okay, so it turned out great, guys. I love it. When I saw it, it was the same thing. When I saw it, I was like, oh, that looked good, let me try it. And when I did, it was just the regular potato chip onion ring. But I said it'll actually be good if I stuff it with some mozzarella cheese. And I did that. And guess what? Even that one's good. Okay? Delicious. Okay? So, make sure you guys go and subscribe to this channel. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on our Facebook fan page. All that will be listed below in the description. And have all the ingredients and things, the supplies that you would need to create this snack. Also, on our page, we have other videos that have great treats, great snacks, great games to play, great activities to do with your kids, and it's at an affordable price, okay? So we have listed it in the description as well, so you can just get the things as you go. Trust me, I didn't spend a lot for this one. This was less than $20 to get this snack right here for the kids. So definitely check us out. And I want to say thank you for tuning in and sticking around to the end to see the finished product, guys, the finished meal. And I hope to see you guys soon. If you have any recipe you would like for me to try, go ahead and leave them in the comments, or you can email us as well at supportingmom1on1@gmail.com. So, guys, thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.